My name is Sudarshan. Today we'll start up with a concept called Introduction to Salesforce Admin. In today's concept, what Salesforce Admin will do, what is the task of him, and what is the advantage of Salesforce Admin, what are the product and services he will manage, and what are the product and services Salesforce is providing. Okay, all these things we'll see today. Okay, so initially we'll start up with what is Salesforce Admin. Correct, right? See, we are saying in Salesforce we are having two things, that is one development, Salesforce developer, and Salesforce admin. First, what is it Salesforce admin? What is his task? What he is going to do? All those things we'll see now. Okay, Salesforce admin is nothing but he is just like he will manage a sales and service cloud applications for companies. Okay, or in the other cases, if I have the different product like my commerce cloud product, okay, if I want to maintain that product, I'll do that as a Salesforce admin. Okay, and this Salesforce admin is nothing but which is a deeply knowledgeable concept related to the business. Okay, and he is also a leader in the organization. Why? Because he will have a knowledge about how their company is working and how his company is going to operate in all making in making all departments successful through process automation or integral to running a smooth and lean business. Okay, Salesforce admins generally work hard to fight champion and inefficiency productivity. Okay, here they create awesome tools and devices. Okay, why I'm saying awesome tools is nothing but, see, using process automation tool, I can automate any process here. Okay, which will be like very easy to use. Okay, intelligent workflows I can create, and I can create look at much gooder look and feel dashboards. Okay, and apps also I can create. Okay, like that I can do here as an admin. This is why we will do this is, we'll have a business requirements from the client, we have to do that, we have to analyze it. So that's what I'm saying. See, as a end user, okay, what I feel is I want to see the good look and feel systems or projects, or as per my business requirements my system should run smoothly. Okay, so for that purpose admin will work on it. Okay, that means as an admin what he is going to do is, as an admin he is going to have a much smooth applications. Okay, so the people will be able to work as or use a project or use a application in such a way that the productivity will not be lost. Okay, so that is one thing. And next thing, first a client or my customer will give a business requirement or a requirement to the company, then as an admin I should go through those requirements, saying like, okay, this particular requirement can be done in admin, or can be done in a configuration part or in a development part, that means a customization part. So once I start going through that, we'll get to know, okay, how many changes we need, where and all we need to change, whether I need to create any trigger for this, whether I need to create any workflows for this, or whether I need to create any process builders for this. Okay, assume I have one object or I have one table. Okay, in the same object I want to update some field when I do some operation in my page. Say for example, as a user I'm just saving a customer information. Once I save a customer information, some fields are there, that fields I want to auto populate it on a same object, then no need to write any code for that, I can do it using a configuration part. Okay, that is a help of admin, that's what we can do it with admin. Okay, that is one thing. And here admins keep Salesforce users trained and educated. That means they will make our users as so efficient or so productive, so they will not be able to fall behind, or they will not be able to they will not be in a position that I don't know this system. Not like that. The admins will keep the users trained and educated. Okay, and they will help to solve complicated business problems, and so that the projects will keep on moving, it will not stuck in any point of time. Okay, so here, so for that purpose we are saying like Salesforce deliver admin delivers creative projects, okay, to make Salesforce business smarter and users happiest. Okay, users happier, so sorry, users happier. Okay, so why we are saying this, because see, at the end moment what is important, the user should be in a happiest mood. Okay, that means he should be in a good mood, saying like, okay, this project is helping me to deliver my things smoothly and efficiently. Okay, or he should be in a mood that, okay, this is not taking so much of time, I am able to do everything in a faster way. If he is telling that we are winning the business there, or we are winning our customers heart. Okay, so that is what we are doing with the Salesforce admin. Okay, he will be having lots of responsibilities in the timeline. Okay, so first, he should be in a mood that he should keep on in searching a new tools. I mean, he should do the research on new tools. That means, see, today I am getting a newer thing in a market, in a Salesforce. We have to think as a Salesforce admin, we have to think what are those things I can use. Okay, whether that fits my business. That is a task of admin, he should do that. Okay, so when a department needs particular solution to solve some problems, okay, then we have to check all those things with the technology, that is with the Salesforce, whether this can be done with the Salesforce or not. Okay, so he will get all the requirements, then he need to check, he needs to check whether that particular thing can be done in admin part. Okay, so that's what the research on new tools means. We have to do the research on newer things there in a Salesforce platform. Okay, and here, suppose today I'm getting some changes. Okay, we should be in a mode that I should be able to do the changes. I need to create a changes to the system. That means if any new changes are required, so I should be in a mode that I have to do the task. Okay, so for that purpose, the system should be built like a reusable things. Okay, some process builder I am creating, some process I am going to create, whether I make it as a reusable process builder. Okay, or some in workflow, I am creating some email alerts actions, can I use it in somewhere else? Yes, I can do that. That's what the admin can do. Okay, and here we have to and admin will do one more thing, that is he will gather all the feedbacks from the user. Why? Because we need to give a proper look and feel system, we have to give a effective system to the user. So for that purpose, he will gather all the requirements or the feedbacks from the users. Okay, he will what he'll do is he will manage a system without any interruptions, so that the user will be able to do whatever he wants to do. In any point of time, my business should not stop. That is a main motto. Okay, and which will be like, as I said, which will help us to increase the system's reusability and usability and benefits. Okay, which will as an admin, I should be keep on checking what are the new releases I'm getting from a Salesforce. Okay, from that what will help from that particular release for my business. Okay, and here one more thing, that is like, as an admin I can create objects, I can manage objects, I can create reports, I can create dashboards. Okay, I can create campaigns, and a Salesforce objects also functions. All these things I can create and manage there. Okay, and next is like, as an admin I should be in a mode that I have to save this security part. Okay, or I should be in a whatever you are saying, look and feel, that is one way. Okay, the other way is we have to go to the security part, that is a main integral part of the system. Okay, if you go for any system, security is an important concept. Okay, here like, whether I have to think for this user this particular access is required or not. Okay, that means whether I need to give or a grant or revoke and maintain users here, all these things will be task of the admin. Okay, suppose I am having some accounts. Okay, that account is having some owner, I want to reassign that particular record to someone else, I can do that here. Okay, that is a scenario. Like, see, I am having some user today. Okay, that user is not available from tomorrow onwards because he is leaving our company. Okay, then as an admin I should know how to take care about those type of things. Like, I have to freeze that user, then I have to use that user as I have to change the owner of the records, then I have to change that particular user to the inactive mode. All those things I have to do. Okay, so those are the things we should be aware of it. Okay, and here also if I want to share any records to some people, I can do that using Salesforce Admin. Okay, those are the things we can do it here. And like, next is like, as I was telling, process creation, documentation, and a maintenance. This is the one of the integral part. Okay, here the whatever the processes my company is following, or what are the workflows we are having in a company, I want to document it. Okay, because I want to put it somewhere, I can put it using Salesforce. Okay, and here we can develop process automation things and process documentation things and mappings also. Okay, here we can create a new maps, here we can create a new processes. Okay, I can associate with the respective reportings. That means today I'm having some process that is not so efficient. Okay, we are going through so many checkpoints. Okay, even though those many checkpoints are not required, then we can eliminate those things or we can reduce those things and we can introduce a new process there. Okay, so that's what we can do with the Salesforce Admin. Next is reports and dashboards creation and maintenance. Okay, yes, we created so many records, we created so many objects. For those objects, users are going to enter some data. Next thing, what users entered the data, what I want to do with it. Next is a reporting and a dashboards. Okay, today when I buy a Salesforce license, I will be having some reports. Okay, that is some standard reports. For example, how I want to use those reports. Or for example, business requirement, I'm getting that I want to capture all the customer information, so I created an object. Okay, but afterwards what I want to do, I want to put into some reports. Okay, like some audit purpose is there, so for that, within a point and click, within a minutes of click, I want to do this task. Okay, so then I can create a report for that. Report is nothing but just like a tabular representation. Okay, so we can share those records with the different people, so that we will be able to do whatever we want. Okay, as a admin, yes, I created some reports, but that is just like a tabular format. But when if I am a CEO of the company, okay, I want to check what is the annual revenue of my company in this particular quarter. So that cases, I can't go to the report and I can't check the total there. All those things I will not be able to do that. And I want to check what is the loss here, PL&N report. Okay, so those type of things I can't go to reports and I can't check what is the total here and what is the profit of my company, or what is the loss of this year in this year. I can't do that. So in those cases, we'll go to the dashboards. Dashboards is it's just like a pictorial representation of your report. Whatever your report you are having, that is just in a pictorial format we will be getting it. Okay, that is a dashboard. Even the dashboard creation and dashboard maintenance and assigning that dashboard to multiple people, if I want to put it in my home page, I can do that with the help of the system admin. That will call it as a Salesforce admin. Okay, here for example, some complex reports I want to create, I can create it with Salesforce admin. Okay, so that is a task of Salesforce admin. And here, for example, I'm getting some requirements from the customer saying like I want to display so many information in same object. Okay, then, or I want to have multiple things there. I want to maintain the relationship between multiple objects. Okay, so as a Salesforce admin, I can recommend some changes for that, or I can review those changes first, then I can recommend the changes for that if any changes required. Okay, so that's what, whenever the business requires his help, he can review it, and he can recommend some information for them, or he can recommend newer things for them, so that the business will run smoothly, so that it will not halt anywhere. Okay, next is like, as we are saying here, the good with the data. As I saw all these things, as I told all these things, obviously, right, he is a good with the data. Why? Because whatever we are going to do with a Salesforce, that will come to this Salesforce admin's knowledge. That means if I am changing some information in my account object, that will be triggered to the Salesforce admin. That means he will be able to check why he is changing it. For example, today my annual revenue is this much. For company's annual revenue, I am getting this much. But as a RM or as a field officer, I am changing that information. As a admin, I get the notification there. Okay, and he will be having hands on those data. For example, I created one owner. As a normal user, I created one owner. I created one record, so I'll be the owner for that record. Okay, then tomorrow I want to check the change the owner of that particular record, I can change it off. Okay, and what makes what profile makes a good administrator means, see, we saw all these things, right? Maintaining reports and dashboards, good with data, business reviews and recommendations he will provide, process creation, automation, all those things. Okay, maintaining system securities and integrities. Okay, next is creating and managing the changes in a system. Okay, research on new tools. All these things will help a person to make his profile a good administrator. Okay, next is a voice in a company. Why I'm saying is, whatever any requirements I'll get it, first it will go to the admin. Okay, then he will take a decision that can we do this with the admin part, or can we do this with the customization part. Okay, and next is a personality plus. Personality plus in the sense, see, as a individual or as a integral part of the company, he will have his own reputations in the company. Okay, next, that's about a Salesforce admin. Next is something related to the products and service. Okay, these are the standard products provided by Salesforce. First is the CRM product. What is CRM product? Here we are going to maintain a customer relationship management. Okay, that means starting from my marketing to the end of this service. Okay, first we are going to have a marketing. What we will do, there will arrange some events or forums. All those things we are going to do with the marketing part. Okay, here we will get some interested clients from that. Okay, so for that clients we are going to give a product. Once they buy a product, okay, that is coming under sales. Like these are the discounts we are going to give, or these are the parts we are going to give, these are the products we are going to give for our products. All those recommendations we are going to do with the customer. Okay, that will come under sales part. Okay, once we sold a product, next comes to the service. Okay, in a service, what we are going to do, if they have any issues with our product, we are going to give a solutions for that. Okay, if they are finding any difficulties using our products, then we will help them to use that product. Okay, like those type of things we can do it with the CRM cloud. Okay, Next is a sales cloud. In sales cloud completely we will maintain all the sales related stuffs related to leads, accounts, contacts, opportunities, products. Okay, these many things we will cover up with the sales cloud. This product, see, if I buy a sales cloud generally, what will happen is I'll get all these standard products or standard objects. Okay, then I can just go ahead and enter my data as an end user. I don't want to do any customization. I want to use a product there directly. I can use it all. Okay. Next is a service cloud. If I buy a service cloud, automatically accounts I'll get it. Okay. Then I'll get a cases and a solutions. That means here complete service related things I can put it in service cloud. That means if a product is having any issues, we are going to give a solutions. They will raise a ticket. For that ticket we are going to give a solution. Okay, that is a service cloud. Here we will have a different licenses. As per the license we will have a data here in a service cloud and a sales cloud. Next is a force.com platform. This is earlier we are calling it as a force.com platform. Now on we are going to call it as a lightning platform. Okay, in this force.com platform or lightning platform, we are going to create as an admin or as a developer, we are going to create intuitive applications. Okay, that will help end users to improve their business. Okay, in a smoother way or effective ways. Okay, that we can do with the force.com platform. Next is Chatter. Chatter is one of the chat engine we are having in a Salesforce environment. Okay, so for example, I want to chat with, I'm having some issue, I want to get it resolved by a different person. So that person knows this particular concept, then I can ping him and I can get that information using a Chatter. But if I put it in a Chatter, that will be visible to all the people in the org. Okay, but I can restrict that using my different what we'll call it as different security concepts. We can do it. Okay, next is App Exchange. App Exchange is like our Play Store or App Store. Okay, see, for example, as a admin or as a developer, I'm having some ideas. Okay, or a business user, you are having some ideas. Those ideas we can convert it into the business mode or app mode. Then we can create a basic app for that. Then we can host it in App Exchange. App Exchange is like our Play Store. is like our Play Store. Here we'll have all these apps which is created by other people also, and we can just install it to our Salesforce org. There will be a business requirement saying like I want to maintain some customers. Whenever the customer is created, I want to send a mails to some people. Automatically I don't want to do anything there. Or I am having some documents. For those documents I want to put a signature here. So in those cases, no need to create any applications. Just first, that's what, as an admin, first I have to go and check in App Exchange whether this particular app is already built or not. If it's already built, then I can use it here. Yes, I checked here, I have found out like this particular app is available. So what I'll do is I'll just check whether this app will fit into my application or will fit into my requirements. If I'm finding okay, this app is fitting my requirements, then what I'll do is I'll check a pricing of that, whether that is free app or a paid app. If that is free app, then just I'll start using it off. Okay, how I'll start using it is I'll just install it to my org. Okay, then I'll give a permission to the multiple users, then I'll start using it off. If it's a paid app, then I'll check or then I'll quote what is the pricing of this. Okay, then I'll discuss with the respective app owner. Okay, then after discussing with him, I'll check, okay, this is the price we have, can you give this much discount for this. All these things we'll do a negotiation there. Then once everything is fine, we'll buy that app and we'll just install it to the Salesforce. Okay, that's what we'll do it with the App Exchange. In App Exchange we can have other apps also, like paid apps and free apps, right? In the same way we can put a component also, only one component, only one change I am having, that I can put it there. Okay, so that we can do it with the app exchange. Next is a configuration. In configuration, this is completely this is not kind of a product, but this is a service we are getting from Salesforce. Why I'm saying service is, see, today I'm having some product. Okay, that product I want to modify here. For example, I'm having a sales cloud. Okay, I'm getting a requirement, I want to change something here. Then using a configuration I can achieve that modification. Okay, or I can achieve that business requirement, so that my business will run smoothly. Okay, last one is a mobile support. For this, Salesforce is providing a Salesforce app, that is a Salesforce mobile app, that is available in both Play Store and our App Store. Okay, here we can just install it and we can just log into that particular app and we can start using it. Okay, so for example, what there is one more app is also available. Okay, that is called as an end user or as a developer. Okay, I want to check how my applications will work, display how my applications will work in mobile applications. Then I can check it using a Chrome extension. Okay, there is extension is available in Chrome, we can just install it to the Chrome. Then I can start using it off. Then I can check how this will display to the end user in a mobile. That will have a tablet support also. Okay, I can check it out how this displays to the user. All those things I can do it with the mobile apps. Okay, these are the things we can do it with the Salesforce admin. As admin, what are the things we saw? Okay, first we saw the what is Salesforce admin, what he can do with a Salesforce. If I get a business requirement, what he can do with the admin part, how to achieve it without using any customization or without doing any customization. Okay, what are the things he can do it with Salesforce admin. Okay, and then we saw the advantages, or before that we saw responsibilities also. In responsibilities we are having, when any business needs, what is his responsibility there. Starting with the researching of tools, ending with a business reviews and recommendations. Okay, all those things we saw with the responsibilities. Okay, and also we saw how to do it with the security and how to maintain security of our data or of our system. Okay, then how to create a reports and dashboards also. Creation of reports and dashboards can be done by admin. All those things we saw with the responsibilities. In advantages we saw like what is his responsibilities here. Okay, what makes a profile as a good administrator. All those things we saw with the advantages. Next, finally we saw what are the products and services provided by Salesforce. Here I missed to tell one thing. Here nowadays Salesforce introduced newer products like Commerce Cloud, Integration Cloud. Okay, they take over a MuleSoft company. After that they started Integration Cloud. Okay, they started Salesforce DX, that is one of the deployment tool that will achieve us to do the continuous integration, continuous development and continuous deployment, continuous testing. All these things we can integrate with one tool, that is called as Salesforce DX. Okay, these are the newer tools recently which is introduced now. Okay, even every year they are going to give 3 releases, right? In those 3 releases they are going to give, or they are going to upgrade a Salesforce application or Salesforce platform, so that the end user will be able to use that system in an effective manner. Okay, in much smoother way. Okay, so these are the things we can do it with as a Salesforce admin. He will help a company or a business to run smoother way and in an effective manner, so that the user will be in happiest mode. So he will be able to help a company in such a way. Okay, so those are the things we saw with the Salesforce admin. That's it for now. Okay, thanks for your time.